a lot. I mean, only 9 songs, but a lot to talk about. And
what's your favorite song? What's your favorite song on the album?
Woo, favorite track.
Ah, shit. My favorite track. Let me look at it real quick. Hold on.
I'll tell you.
You know
What's
what?
yours?
I'll probably go with Nameless just because we still play it, and I feel like that was a song that we kind of all wrote together, sort of.
Yeah.
You know, like with the drum beat, you know, in the intro, and just you know how you guys are harmonizing and stuff like that. Like I don't know,
It has a little bit of everything of what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like it's still. I think that's still like our most popular song online.
Yeah, it is.
You know, and it's probably just one of my favorite songs of Antagonist. In general.
I think it's one of my favorite songs because people still sing the words and stuff, and to me, that's like the coolest thing ever. Even if there's one dude out there singing and they know the words and they know the push for a change, you know, it's like, like to me, that's like the coolest thing. I'm like, even now, I'm like, why would you ever sing our words? Like, what, are you crazy? But
it's like your most popular song by far. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, I know it's as popular. I think right now though, because that changes up. I have like the actual statistics. I don't think it's. I mean, it's been online for so many years that, like, of course, just in sheer number of years, it's been played more. But but yeah, I think that's my favorite song in terms of live because people love hearing it and they sing it. And we do that intro at the beginning, which is really cool. That actually comes from a different song in a different album, but the intro works, so we use it.
Right.
And then of course we always end it with some sort of breakdown homage to like Sepultura or like Pantera or whoever we're using at the time. But as in terms of like a deep cut favorite, like personal favorite, what do you think, Matt? Your turn, because I said a little bit. I have to think about it. I really do.
I always like Pureza de Sangre just because I wrote most of it. And then, but as far as like something that I'm just like, yeah, that song was dope and it was really good was Self-Strangulation. I always thought that song was just solid.
Yeah, you know what?
Definitely.
I think Self-Strangulation is the one. I think that's the one that I'm like.
It qualifies as a deep cut too. It's track 8.
Yeah.
Or no, it's track 7.
Track 7. So like Nameless, obviously. Crowbar's fun because people still like it too. But yeah, I think Self-Strangulation is like my deep cut favorite. Because a couple of those we still play live.
I think you guys could still play Self-Strangulation live and it would sound like fresh.
Totally.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I think I like that one because I think I like all the places it goes, and yeah, that's a good one.
Like, yeah, it could have easily been on Envy.
And I actually don't mind the lyrics to that one either. I like the lyrics to that one. Kind of mean. So I like. Skip the Aftermath too. Skip the Aftermath has a lot of cool riffs in it, man. It has it has some good riffs. It has that breakdown and and as the part before that, that's really like it's like a blasty part.
Kind of. Yeah, there's a blast beat there.
Yeah.
That was my Lamb of God ripoff.
It always reminded me of Decapitated when we did.
Oh yeah. Kind of.
Yeah.
Blast beat.
Yeah. So, but Self-Strangulation probably. Yeah. That's the one. I like that one. And
that song is so solid.
As well, since we're here, we had a bonus track after we re-recorded, remastered, and re-released it or whatever. Welcome to Your Letdown, which was on a song that was found originally on the Intended to Hurt or Wound EP, I believe. And it was like it was very melodic, a lot of singing in it. Definitely was listening to a lot of Poison the Well when that song. A lot of it. And
that's like You Come Before You era.
And the original recording, it had that sample at the beginning from X-Men. Man, I miss the era of movie samples, dude. Movie samples in songs need to come back. Like whiny.
I was listening to
like I'm a little bitch and I got my heart broken kind of quotes, right? Like that one. Yeah. What were you listening to?
Oh, just like a month ago, I listened to all the Graf Orlock on Spotify, and
that's different because their band is like based.
It's like that's what it is.
Based on movie quotes, cool, like that's what they do. That's their kind of their genre movie.
I even remember their like cases, and I was just like,
They're
damn,
like
that's
DVD
such a good
cases on
idea.
like your CD and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or DVD
Whatever.
cases.
But like, bands like like Shai Halud and like
Oh yeah,
and like
yes.
I don't know how it feels, right? Like stuff like that, or like
Oh, it's old school.
all those
Yeah.
Yeah,
bands, like
From Autumn to Ashes and
dude,
stuff.
all those bands had movie samples. All of
18
them,
Visions.
right? And then the one that they
Oh yeah, they had good ones.
freaking Bleeding Through. There was a firefight,
Yeah.
right? Like that's like one of the big time ones. But
Yeah.
yeah, we did movie quotes. We did the
Or how
T2
about
one.
Unleash the Fury?
Ah!
Invalid.
Invalid.
You know what?
No fire.
I don't even know what that was from. Oh, that was from the Tom Green movie.
Yeah, it was
Road Trip.
Road Trip.
The Road Trip. Yeah.
Tom Green. God, so many people don't even know what Tom Green's all about.
That's how
dude.
old we are.
But yeah, so
We're Tom Green years old.
And Tom Green was still in movies.
How old are you? Old enough to remember who this guy was. Old enough to remember that my bum was on the
Yeah.
whatever.
But the Bum Bum song,
The
dude.
bum was on the Swedish.
Remember when people couldn't like vote for it anymore on TRL? He like retired it or whatever.
Okay, everything we just said, like 8,000 people won't know what that means. Like,
All right. No one's watching at this point, anyways, right?
Huh?
So hopefully no one's watching by this point.
No, exactly. But yeah, so we re-recorded that song, and I think we did a much better job of it.
Right.
And when I,
Oh, yeah.
when
Totally
I
did.
we just played everything better. I mean, it was years later that we recorded it, so we were a lot better of a band at that point. And like my
I
voice
remember
was
a little
better, so that was a big
yeah. Like we added whenever we record anything, we added stuff. So like
yeah.
I came up with a harmony to the clean part right before it goes into the dun dun dun.
Oh yeah, really cool.
I remember sitting in my room and just like playing like 5 seconds and then stopping it and trying to figure out the harmonies. And then yeah, and then we came up
And then we harmonized your lead part too.
that yeah.
Those pull-offs, yeah, that's how
They did like way better squeals.
Oh yeah.
And then the breakdown part, the bass. Remember the original version
Yes.
of that song that Marcus
like the
could not
most
play?
infamous
Marcus could not play triplets. He could have played dun 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 dun. He couldn't play the dun dun dun. For the life of him, he couldn't do it, and we went over it like a million times, and we didn't have to. I could have recorded it or whatever, but we're like, no, you're gonna get it right.
It was Metal Dan, dude. He was getting so angry at him, and
I don't
we're in
think
the lobby of Love Juice, and you would hear him play it, and because he kept going this, he kept going dun 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 dun, and he would go, no, that's not it.
Simple triplets.
Seriously, it took him an hour to
It just
record
got into his head.
this,
he
this
could've
little
played.
part.
Um,
That was great.
but then I think I played the bass on the new recording.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. And remember, you recorded it through your amp head, and it wasn't even a bass amp. Because Rolly was like, "We got to make this sound dirty."
Yeah. So yeah, and
Sounds like
I was
Rolly.
able to play triplets, so that was good.
And so it was done in 2 seconds because that's how long that stupid part is.
But anyway, man, that's the album, man. Any last words or anything? I mean, we played we played a lot of these songs live. We still play a few of them live to this day, and you know.
I found a little note that I took from the CD release show.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was the date?
Yeah, tell us everything on the page.
It was February 5th, 2005. So that was technically, when it came out, I guess.
Yeah, because it was okay. Oh, that was another thing. It was self-released, right? We put it up ourselves. We weren't on a record label of any sort. We self-funded, all that stuff, right?
I don't even know where the money came from, man.
I have no idea.
I have
I'll
no
tell you
idea.
what. I don't think anyone.
I was so
nobody
broke back
paid
then.
for it because I never asked my pops, and they would have helped us out, but I didn't because I was like, we need to do this on our own. Like we need to.
Well, we had
Right.
jobs and
You
shit.
know
I
what?
remember,
We had
but,
jobs and stuff, but I think we had merch at that point that we were selling too.
I
So it
think
had
that was
to have
part
been
of
from
it.
the merch.
I think that was part of
I
it.
don't know
Yeah.
where it is, but I saw it the other day in one of my composition books. It's like inventory and all this, and how much
Okay.
the band fund has, and this was like in those years. So yeah, and tag merch. I'm looking at it right now. So yeah, we had money from shows and stuff, but
I mean, that wasn't my department, so I never.
it probably cost like $1,000 to record or something.
So February 5th was a Saturday. So what happened February?
Yeah. All right. So.
Oh, you wrote a note. Go.
Here, I'll recite an excerpt. So, architecture of Discord CD release show. Finally, our full-length album has been recorded, pressed, and released. It took forever to get to this point. The timing couldn't be any better, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
I did.
Wink, wink.
Actually wrote that.
If you know what I'm saying, whatever that means.
You're hitting on yourself.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Exactly.
You sexy mofo.
So apparently Stealth.
Allegedly.
They played the show.
Was this the one at Club Rome?
You know what? I think this was at. I want to say this was Chain. I didn't write where it was.
The Red Cross. Just kidding.
But I want to say it was Chain.
It
says we played with Stealth, As Blood Runs Black, and Broken Front. Sounds about right.
Well, we
Sounds
used to
about
play
right.
over these bands. Can you believe it?
And apparently I was kind of nervous about the show. We spent time getting all the songs down tight. I was afraid I would fuck up, but I didn't do any fuck ups tonight. I didn't
do any fuck ups tonight.
Nope.
I remember that.
Says we played the whole album.
We did?
Yeah, it says we played the whole album.
Damn. That's dope. It was awesome.
We did a little intro thing with the interlude, and then we went straight into self-strangulation. Here's another nice little note right here.
Tidbit.
Matt broke a string first song.
You
remember that?
That's just
you remember that shit?
That would happen.
I may actually remember that. Yeah.
I remember that's when you had your Jackson.
That's what would happen.
Did I? No. By then I was still using. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I did have my Jackson. Maybe you're right.
You had the dinky, right?
Yeah, it's like a soloist.
Damn,
There
I've been trying to look for I had a pay. Oh, here it is. I found it.
So apparently, even after we played the whole album, I guess the crowd kept chanting our name, and apparently that was the most I ever heard our name chanted. So we decided to play a Kill Switch cover.
Oh my god!
Did we really? What song?
What other song? What's it called?
You know what?
Fixation, I'm sure.
I didn't write it down, but yeah, it's probably Fixation.
Well, we never even played the whole song. We'd play like the intro, and then we'd never learn the rest of it.
I was gonna say, like, I barely learned the ending like a year ago.
But yeah, apparently I wrote that this was one of the best nights of my life. So nice.
That's awesome.
Check that out.
Architecture
CD
of
titles.
Chaos.
The Architecture of Chaos.
There was a second one of annihilation, of devastation, of eradication. A lot of rhyming.
It sounds like Alex and Louis talking to each other.
Annihilation. The architecture of detachment. That's actually.
That's my life now.
What about that one? The architecture of Santisation.
The architecture of detachment, aka form of rocket, detachable penis.
Yeah, detachable penis, man.
But yeah, it ended up being the architecture of Discord.
That's crazy.
There it is. Holy shit,
Wow.
guys. Man, we've been on here for way longer than we thought, but it was awesome.
Marsha's probably pissed at me.
I know. I gotta eat some dinner.
And you know what I remember about back then is the way that we communicated the most was through AOL Instant Messenger.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am.
And, what were you?
One?
I was Def Fan 84.
Oh, I was Master of Buckets.
Master of
That
Buckets.
might be the
yes.
all-time greatest AIM name. Master of Buckets, Def Fan 84. I was Chunti 1, but I was also Avenged Chunti.
Yeah,
that's
that's the
right.
one I remember. Avenged.
because
Yeah.
that's when Avenged Sevenfold had their like first 2 albums out. It was awesome.
I
First
remember
album.
when you first told me your AOL name, and I was like, "What's Chunti?"
People, by the way, Chunti1 still my personal email, and so whenever I have to give it to people over the phone and stuff, they're like, "Huh?" They're either like, "What?" or they go, "Oh my god, Chunti," and they laugh. So they're like, "Chutney," or they go, "Chunti." Ah, ha, ha, ha. I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I've had that email since I was a child." and it's Hotmail, so that's even worse. Who uses Hotmail? Nobody uses
Dang.
Hotmail. Yeah, me and Lon do. We're old.
I still got a Hotmail.
Anyway, so that about does it, you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you guys check this out and you enjoy what you see. Any questions? Let us know. Any comments?
Write it
let us
down.
know.
Is this going to be on YouTube or something?
Yeah,
Or
we're gonna put it all over YouTube and wherever.
write
we
it down
can.
in the comments.
In the
Yeah.
comments. Comment
Hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe. Yeah, hit that subscribe button on the YouTubes. Go to our our socials are at Antagonist Metal, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, the whole shebang bang. We're still writing, we're still making music, but we're in a pandemic right now, so we thought we'd try to do something kind of crazy like this. So we hopefully we'll break this up into parts because this is gonna be way too long to watch in one sitting.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Can you see it? Is it time stamped? Like,
no, it doesn't say, but it's a long time.
it is long. That's what it says. Just as long.
Yeah. But that's cool, man. More content for you guys. So
It's a schlong.
Schlong. Any last words, Lon, Matt?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone. He's like, I'm good. Peace. No.
Peace. We out of here.
Yeah. Matt?
Hope you enjoyed the stories. Listen to the album.
Yeah, man. Go on Spotify or wherever else, right?
Yeah.
The album's online.
Keep checking it out.
Yeah,
Keep streaming it.
Check it out, man, and maybe you rediscover a song that you haven't heard in a while, and maybe if you tell us enough, we'll play it when we play live, if that ever happens ever again in the history of man, because when the hell are we ever going to go outside? All right.
Send us questions for the next episode.
We're going to do our other albums, so yeah, send us questions, send us comments, send us whatever, subscribe, and
we're going to do Envy? Let's do Envy.
Yeah, let's do Envy. We'll do Envy of Innocence, and we'll do Exist, and World Be Fine, and we'll do Gone is the Light too, because we just did that. We'll just go down the list. All right, guys, that's about it.
All right.
See you guys later, and this was Stroll Down Amnesia Lane.
Yeah. Sayonara.
Later.